Anyway, I said I didn't want to make this long, but I just want to show you something, right? This right here, I'll read it and I'll show it to you. It's a descent of the Holy Ghost on the apostles. Tempera on wood. And it doesn't give you a date, but we do know it was long before the Renaissance period. And I want you to take a look at this, and you can clearly see that they look like brothers in the different camps. You see the individual right there? There ain't no Edomite. See the one further down? We'll do it this way. That's supposed to be the Messiah with a crown on his head. Get a good shot of him. Oh no, that's a white guy. No. You can clearly he looked like about 20 different brothers from different camps. Oh, that look like so and so. That look like such and such. This is supposed to represent the 12. And they all had beards, except for one had he young man. But that one right there, man. That one right there. Wow. And these were Israelites. And they all had long garments. And you're supposed to be wearing long garments. The priests, the spiritual men, they wore long garments, not t-shirts with fringes on it. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. Because it didn't give you a year. Okay, here's another picture. This is the raising of Lazarus. Circa, the C represents circa 1200 AD. Georgian State Art Museum. That's in Russia. The original Georgia is not south or north of Florida. It's in Russia. Georgia, Russia. There's another book. This is called the Icons. This book is called the Icons. You had another book called the Russian Icons. As you can see. And I got this from the Met for about, I don't know, $30. Brand new. Brand new. Okay, so this is Lazarus rising, and you see the Lord. You see a gentleman standing next to him with white woolly hair. Just, and like I said, this is circa 1200. So this is long before Esau. Remember, Esau started to come into power 1350. Started to come into a little bit of power. When he really came into power was really 100 years after that, which is 1450, 1453. That's a key year. And then, 50 years into that, in the future, you know the rest of the story. Christopher Columbus, they were compelled to come over here to what? To fulfill prophecy. And if you can't get it, the Most High just kept your eyes closed. As you can see, that's Lazarus right there. That's from circa 1200, right? So now I got this book. Now this book right here, I got this for like $20, brand new. Icons and Saints of Eastern Orthodox Church. And then this book right here, all the icons of Jake. Let me open the book. Just go to the random page right here. Because I want to get the years in. Okay, they ain't giving me no years. No dates. Okay, this is from, there's one page that says circa 1224 AD. You can get this book at the Cloisters in Manhattan. We used to speak out there. That's the museum, the Cloister Museum. Okay, let me see something. Okay, this is just a picture right here, and you can clearly see that this man is a Jake. I believe this is representing the Lord. You can see the fro. Kind of looks like me a little bit. You see the fro. He's a man of it. It's supposed to represent Yahushua. But there's no beard, so they went off on that. Most of them had beards. So, now this book right here, The Passion of Christ, I got this for $1 at a dollar store years ago. And these are all Renaissance paintings. The fact that Esau was drawing himself in books and all that, they got that from us. Okay, this is supposed to be the Last Supper. They're all Edomites, but what you got to check out is the year. 1592. That's 8 years shy of 1600 AD. And Jakes were being brought over here from West Africa to serve slavery in the late 1500s. I'm sorry, the early 1500s. It says the Last Supper, Torito, the Last Supper, 1592. You can see that they're all Edomites. So the difference between our icons and theirs is what? The years. I showed you a couple of pictures from dated 1200 AD. And this one's almost 16, so we're talking 400 years later. So who was in Europe before Esau came into power and took over Europe? We were. This is the Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper. It says 1494 to 1498. And this, as High Priest Yeshua would say, This is the Bozier family making a mess at the dinner table. Now, you have Lucrezia Bozier, and then you have I forget the name of Caesar Bozier's brother, and then you have four of them, and they're all throughout the picture. And you have a woman on the side of the so-called Jesus. That's your classic Jesus. That we believe that was Jesus as kids. We were messed up as kids. And that's all because of your mother. You familiar with that? For almost 1,500. Almost 1,500. So we're talking, this is 300 years after that icon I showed you, or a couple of icons that went back to 1,200. Oh, look at this. Peter, Paul, Rubens, what is that? Oh, I'm sorry, that's the guy's name. Christ washing the apostles' feet. And this is circa 1632. So we're talking about 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, over 400 years later. So this is what they had to do. They had to deceive the world and say that they're the people, they're the angels, they're the Most High, they're the disciples, they're the Messiah, they're Moses, they're everybody. 1632. The Lord didn't look like this. And you got this demon vocab saying, well, when you go to Revelation 1, it says his hair was white. They're trying to confuse people. But you know what? The ones, it says, but the elect shall not be deceived. Merely paraphrasing. If it were possible, they would deceive the very elect. The elect will not be deceived. Gersino, Christ in Gerth-C-mean, I hope I'm saying that right, circa 1620. Circa 1620, you got a LGBTQ angel, and you got what's supposed to be Christ, looking like Charles Manson. As you can see. Anyway, like I said, this was a test, but it wound up turning into a lesson. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.